Welcome, everyone, to Intensity Broadcasting for coverage of the Doghouse Racing League's Tuesday Night Truck Series presented by Shoney's. Tonight, these trucks will be taking on North Wilkesboro Speedway for 88 laps of racing action. Now, I know you're probably wondering, hey, that doesn't sound like Josh. Well, Josh will not be broadcasting tonight. I am filling in for him. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Atlee Atmanwees, and I'm excited to call all the racing action here tonight for the Old Timers 88. Last week in the series, we were at Charlotte Motor Speedway, where we saw Kevin Thompson get the victory. This was Kevin Thompson's first win of the season. He led a race most 15 laps. After starting from fourth, Michael Hayes ended up finishing second. Joey Beck finished third. DJ Honeycutt finished fourth. And Christopher Simon finished fifth in that race. The lap leaders included Kevin Thompson, who led 15. Michael Hayes led 15. Joey Beck led 15. DJ Honeycutt led 2 laps. Jeremiah Stutzman led 6 laps. Adam Gardner led 7 laps. Donald Leftwich led 1 lap, and Justin McMahon led 11 laps. So after last week's race, Kevin Thompson leads the point standings. He has a 39-point lead over second place Jeremiah Stutzman. Third is Adam Gardner. Fourth is Jonathan Jennings. And rounding out your top 5 in points, it is Justin McMahon. So pretty big lead right now for Kevin Thompson in this series. Also want to talk a little bit about the team standings. Right now, Elite Southern Racing leads the team standings. Their highest driver in the point standings is Jeremiah Stutzman. They have 5 wins this season as a team. Second in the team standings is Twisted Axle Racing. Your points leader, Kevin Thompson, that is his team, and he gave Twisted Axle their only win of the season. So only 2 teams this season have wins. Again, Elite Southern Racing and Twisted Axle Racing. Third in the team standings is Shoney's Racing. Their highest driver in the point standings is Donald Leftwich. Fourth in the team standings is Loud Pedal Racing. And their highest driver in the standings is Christopher Simon. Fifth in the team standings, it is Lazy Lizard Racing. Their highest driver in the standings is Michael Hayes. Sixth is At the Top Motorsports. Their highest driver in the standings is Steve Gerber. And last but not least in the team standings, it's Southern Boys Racing. And Southern Boys Racing's highest driver in the point standings is Michael Semia. So there you go. That is your team standings, your point standings, and your results after last week. And we're at North Wilkesboro here tonight. Doghouse Racing League's Tuesday Night Truck Series is proud to be sponsored by Shoney's. Shoney's is open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stop by one of their West Virginia locations to try their freshly prepared legendary breakfast bar and take home a whole strawberry pie. Shoney's delicious food and friendly service since 1947. Now, this time, we all want to remember Adam Looney as he lost his heroic battle with cancer. Adam is still in all of our thoughts and prayers. If you would like to donate to the family to help with medical bills, there is a GoFundMe page set up, and I have actually put the link to the GoFundMe page in the description, so you will be able to find that there. So again, visit the link, the GoFundMe page, to help support Adam Looney's family, again, as he lost his heroic battle with cancer. Right now in qualifying, we see Jonathan Jennings is on the top of the board with a 18.97, putting him a 10th out of second place Kevin Powell. We see Chris Leftwich is able to get to third. As I say that, Tyler Honeycutt gets to third with a 19.14, putting him a 10th behind first place Jonathan Jennings. DJ Honeycutt says, good luck, Honeycutts. As I mentioned, Tyler Honeycutt is to third. Dwayne Honeycutt and Donnie Honeycutt are on track right now. There's Mike Hayes in the 96 machine on track right now. There's Dwayne Honeycutt in the 05 machine. Dwayne looking for his first win of the season here tonight at North Wilkesboro. First lap for him is a 19.30, putting him about 3/10 behind first place Jonathan Jennings. We see Justin McMahon is able to get to second on the board with a 19.00, putting him 2/100 behind first place Jonathan Jennings. McMahon searching for his first win of the season here tonight at North Wilkesboro, and a pole is certainly a good way to start off the night. A little bit slower second time by with a 19.06. So he is going to head on to pit road now. Again, that's the 20 machine of Justin McMahon. There's Kevin Thompson, your point standings leader, on track in that number 21 machine. Looking to get his second win of the season here tonight. Lap number 1, he gets to fourth with a 19.11, putting him a 10th behind first place Jonathan Jennings. And his second lap, we see Kevin Thompson is able to get 100th of a second, and that's just enough to put him ahead of Kevin Powell and put him in third. So it looks like right now, Jonathan Jennings in the pole position at the moment. Of course, anything can change. Intensity Broadcasting is proud to be partnered with Butt Kicker. Butt Kicker is an established and trusted leader in gaming haptics. The award-winning line of Butt Kicker products lets users feel ultra low-frequency sounds. Their products are used and endorsed around the world by leading PC and console gamers, including professional sim racers. The patented design makes them look incredibly accurate, powerful, and virtually indestructible. The Gamer Plus is the new and upgraded sim racing and gaming hardware that reproduces immersive, accurate, and powerful sim racing, flight sim, and gaming effects. To check out the full line of Butt Kicker products and figure out which one is right for you, visit thebuttkicker.com. Again, thebuttkicker.com to check out the established and trusted leader in gaming haptics. So again, thank you to Butt Kicker as always for partnering with Intensity Broadcasting. Definitely make sure to check them out. All right, it is now time to introduce the starting lineup for tonight's event, starting on the pole with a 18.978. It's the 91 machine of Jonathan Jennings. This is Jonathan's... This is his first pole of the season. Second is Justin McMahon. Third, driver for Twisted Axle Racing, it's Kevin Thompson in the 21. Fourth is Elite Southern Motorsports, is Kevin Powell in the 93. And rounding out your top 5, it's Tyler Honeycutt. Sixth, it's Andrew Hayes in the 37. Seventh, it's Lazy Lizards, Mike Hayes in the 96. 8th is Steve Gerber. 9th is Shoney's Racing's Chris Leftwich in the 13. And running at your top 10, it's Dwayne Honeycutt. 11th is Teddy Wisniewski. 12th is Christopher Simon. 13th, we have Donnie Honeycutt in the 02. 4th, it's Andrew St. Coeur in the 12. And running at your top 15, Jeremiah Stutzman. 16th, it's Adam Thompson. 17th, Adam Gardner. 18th, Ricky Hudges in the 55. 19th, it's Jeffrey Wimmer in the 73. And rounding at your top 20, Chuck Cobb. 21st is Leander Johnson. 22nd is Corey Lavallo. 23rd is Mike Leftwich. 24th is Michael Bowen. And rounding out your top 25, last but not least, it is Daniel Wilkerson in the 78. So the field is set. 23 drivers taking the track. Only one of them can win. The question is, who will that be? Jonathan Jennings starting on the pole. He has dominated the season thus far, winning 3 races, which is a record in the series so far this season. Or it's the leading this season. So Jonathan looking to try to add another win to that total here tonight. Now the driver starting outside of him, Justin McMahon, he has not broken into the win column this season. He is looking to change that here tonight at North Wilkesboro. We'll see if he will be able to hang with the 91. Pace car is in. And green flag is out here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. The Old Timers 88 is underway. And oh no! We're wrecking on the first lap as we went into turn number 1. No caution flag will come out. And we will remain race. There we go. The caution flag will wave here at North Wilkesboro. The first caution of the race. We did not complete a lap. We're going to take a look at the wreckage rewind to see exactly what happened. All right, here is a look at what happened here. So we are side by side between Steve Gerber. It looks like it happens in front of him. There's contact made. We see the 93 of Kevin Powell come down the track, sending the 21 into the outside wall. Hard hit for Kevin Thompson. He's up in the air. We see the 19 gets involved. The 02 of Donnie Honeycutt going through the grass there. But that is unfortunate for the 21 machine of Kevin Thompson going up in the air. I want to watch it from his perspective. Here's Kevin Powell. So it looks like heading into the corner, he's got the 37 of Andrew Hayes right behind him, and he drives it in maybe a little bit too hard, or he had a big run, and he didn't know where to take it, and he just gets into the back of the 93, turning him down right into Kevin Thompson. So again, unfortunate. That is just the short track racing that you expect to see here at North Wilkesboro. Now, here are my keys for the race tonight. First of all, the driver who is going to win tonight is going to be the driver that is going to be able to save the tires the best. Right front and right rear are the main areas of worry and the main tires that you've got to watch out for. This track tears them both up. Another thing is these cars are very loose on entry and loose on exit, so the drivers need to be very, very careful when getting back into the gas so that their car doesn't whip around. Drivers just really need to be careful with where they're braking, where they're lifting, and where they're getting back into the gas, so they are going to be able to get off the corner without getting loose and spinning. Last but not least, just these drivers are going to need to be aware of the short track shenanigans that we typically see here at tracks like North Wilkesboro. And like we saw in the first lap there, I mean, drivers are just going to need to be alert at all times in case something happens. And another reason to be alert is because there's a lot of blind corners here at North Wilkesboro, so a lot of times it's harder to see some of the incidents. Green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro. There is Justin McMahon taking off. The battle is on side by side between, that is Mike Hayes. He is able to get clear of Dwayne Honeycutt for the 5th place spot. Dwayne Honeycutt, though, not letting him get away. He's going to try to set back up a pass on the 99 machine. Justin McMahon just ran the fastest lap time of the race with a 19.47, as he is starting to extend that gap between him and Jonathan Jennings. And the second caution flag of the race is out. So we're going to take a look here at the wreckage rewind to see exactly what happened. So we are watching the 35 machine of Christopher Simon here. He's got the 12 in front of him. It looks like we just see the 12 machine get into the grass. So does Simon. I'm honestly not sure what happened. Yeah, I'm not sure. I apologize. I was not able to find the incident. We will continue on here at North Wilkesboro. Justin McMahon continues to lead. We haven't had that much of a green flag run. But on the start, we saw Justin McMahon. He was able to get by Jonathan Jennings on the outside, taking the lead. And he has led ever since then. 2 cautions so far here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Let me know who your pick to win tonight is in the comments or in the chat. So far, the biggest mover of the race is Daniel Wilkerson in that 78 machine. He started in the last place spot. And he has made his way up into the top 10 now. Daniel has just been able to avoid the incidents and keep it clean. And that's the key here at these short tracks, and it's helped him move up into the top 10. Let's see if he can stay in the top 10. Pace car is in. Green flag is back out here. There is Justin McMahon taking off. He elected to restart on the outside, side by side for third between Tyler Honeycutt and Kevin Powell. We see Honeycutt with the nose on the bottom there, side by side on the backstretch and heading into turns 3 and 4. Honeycutt with the nose heading off of turn number 4. He is clear, and Tyler Honeycutt now to position number 3. We see Kevin Powell trying to fight back on the outside. And he's actually making it work up there. Great run for the 93 as we head into turns 3 and 4. But we see he falls off a little bit, and Tyler Honeycutt is able to get clear. No, once again, here comes Kevin Powell on the outside. Here on the straightaway, he is to the rear quarter panel, but once again, we see Tyler Honeycutt is able to get clear. We see Chris Leftwich trying to get by Honeycutt for that third place position. They are side by side between Honeycutt and Leftwich for the third place spot. Side by side here in turns 1 and 2. The door was open. Oh no! We see Chris Leftwich getting loose off of turn number 2. But it looks like it didn't cost him too much momentum as he continues to try to get by Tyler Honeycutt for that 4th place position. And there we go. Leftwich is clear of Tyler Honeycutt now into that 3rd place position. No, not quite yet. Tyler Honeycutt fighting back on the outside. There we go. Chris Leftwich clear and to that 3rd place position now. Battle beginning to brew for the 1st place position between Justin McMahon and Jonathan Jennings. Big run here for Jonathan Jennings as we head into turns 3 and 4. Jennings started on the pole here tonight. But he ended up losing the lead on the first lap, trying to get it back. You see right now looking to see what Justin McMahon is doing, where he's braking, where he's lifting, where he's getting back into the gas, and he's going to try to use that to his advantage. And he's also looking to see, what's Justin's trouble spots. Justin might be pushing up off of a certain corner or getting loose on a certain part of the track, and so Jonathan Jennings is going to have to adjust his line or adjust where he's braking and where he's lifting to try to get a good run in that spot where Justin is making his mistakes. We see a big run off of 2 there for Jonathan Jennings, trying to get closer and closer to the back bumper of Justin McMahon. So far, it's been all Justin McMahon since taking the lead on the first lap. We are 25 laps through this thing here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. The dream of North Wilkesboro Speedway began in the mid-1940s when Enoch Staley found inspiration in a stock car race that Bill France had promoted in South Carolina before the formation of NASCAR. The story goes that Staley and his partners ran out of money to create their perfect oval, leaving the track with an uphill slope on the backstretch and a downhill slope to the finish. Such was born one of the most unique short tracks in NASCAR history, a .625-mile oval that hosted the Premier Cup Series twice a year until 1996. From the second that last checkered flag fell, race fans have clamored for the return of North Wilkesboro, and now they'll get the chance to actually drive it on iRacing. The track that we're racing on here tonight has been digitally restored to what it looked like in the year 1987, giving iRacers the opportunity to go back in time and relive the North Carolina short track as it existed in its heyday. Caution flag is out here at North Wilkesboro. We're going to take a look to see exactly what happened here with the wreckage rewind. right, here's a look at what happened here. I found it looks like Corey Lavallo has crashed. By the way, I will mention, since it is daytime, the track is extremely slick. So here we go, we're watching Lavallo. Here he is heading off of turn number 2. He's got Adam Gardner coming up behind him. We see Gardner looks low on the backstretch. And, ooh, Gardner just sends it into the corner, sending the 06 around. And that is what brought out our third caution of the race here at North Wilkesboro. Looks like we had some green flag pit stops. Looks like Andrew St. Kerr, he ended up staying out. So yeah, looks like your top 5 all stayed out. Kerr did, Stutzman did, Daniel Wilkerson did, Mike Leftwich did, and Jeremy Wimmer. All 5 of them stayed out, while the rest of the field, like Justin McMahon, Jonathan Jennings, Chris Leftwich, all of them have fresh tires. So it'll be interesting to see how long your top 5 can hold up before the drivers with the fresher tires will be able to get by. Lights on the pace car off. We're getting ready to go back green here. Andrew St. Coeur restarting in first. Outside of him, it's Daniel Wilkerson. Here we go. Remember, 6th on back, all of them have fresh tires. Top 5 does not. Green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro. There is Andrew St. Coeur. Heading into turn number 1, we see Jeremiah Stutzman is able to get by Daniel Wilkerson for that 2nd place spot. And here comes fresh tires, Justin McMahon to the 3rd place position. Again, remember the 20 machine has fresh tires, while your top 2, Andrew St. Coeur, and the caution flag is out here at North Wilkesboro. Time to look at the wreckage rewind to see exactly what happened here. Here's a look at what happened. Oh, we see the 7 of Tyler Honeycutt checks up on the backstretch. I guess he saw that little, yeah, so the field checks up when we saw that little incident. And ooh, the 7 gets into the back bumper of the 91, and that slows Tyler Honeycutt up. We see Hudgens gets involved. Adam Thompson. A few others getting damaged there. We see Andrew St. Coeur continues to stay out here at North Wilkesboro. So does Jeremiah Stutzman. So we remain under caution here at North Wilkesboro. Watch out for Justin McMahon here on this next restart. He is going to be like a rocket compared to the drivers in front of him with the older tires. And also watch out for Jonathan Jennings, the other driver with the older tires. We've gone 38 laps here so far, 4 cautions. So far, I'm pretty sure the most laps led belongs to Justin McMahon, who took the lead after starting in second place. He took the lead on the first lap. And lights on the pace car off. We are getting ready to go back green here. Andrew St. Coeur restarting in first. Outside of him, it's Justin McMahon. Watch out for Justin and Jonathan Jennings, both of them with fresh tires. Here we go, coming to the green flag. Green flag back out here at North Wilkesboro, side by side between Stutzman and McMahon as they go up through the gears. McMahon with the nose on the outside. Big run off of 2, and he is side by side with Andrew St. Coeur for the first place position. Coeur right now with the nose heading off of turn number 4, but McMahon with a great run off the corner. Here comes the 20. They are still side by side as we head through turns 1 and 2. McMahon is clear. Justin McMahon back to the lead here at North Wilkesboro, and the caution flag will come out. 5th caution of the race here at North Wilkesboro. I'm going to take a look at what happened here. All right, here we go. So we are watching Christopher Simon in the 35 machine. In front of him, it's 3 wide. Heading off of turn number 4. And ooh, looks like the 13 is into the outside wall there. I was looking at the wrong person there. So we were 3 wide between Wimmer, Leftwich, and it looks like Wimmer just comes down, right hooking the 13 into the outside wall. See some damage onto that 13 machine. Then he comes down the track in to Christopher Simon. And then it's all just a domino effect from there. Right now, since it is the halfway point, I do want to take the time to talk about our midway stage sponsor, Pink Zebra. From wax and warmers to oils and soaps, Pink Zebra has you covered. To place an order, visit their website. Visit the halfway sponsor Tiffany Leftwich's page at pinkzebrahome.com/sprinkle butterflies. Again, pinkzebra.com/sprinkle butterflies. And again, they have everything from wax warmers, wax and warmers to oils and soaps. So thank you to Pink Zebra for being the midway stage sponsor. Definitely consider checking them out. I know it's always nice for me to have a good smelling home. That is a lot of what Pink Zebra has to offer and more. We are getting ready to go back green here at North Wilkesboro. We see Justin McMahon restarting on the outside. Andrew St. Coeur restarting on the inside. Pace car is in. And green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro. There is Justin McMahon taking off. We are side by side for second. And there we go. Jonathan Jennings is clear and to the second place spot now. We see Jeremiah Stutzman trying to get by Andrew St. Coeur for that third place position. Remember, these two are on old tires. Stutzman looking high, looking low, trying to set up the pass. Let's see what that 71 is going to do here. We see a good run off the corner there for Jeremiah Stutzman. Getting right up there to the back bumper. And look at that. Jonathan Jennings with a new fastest lap time of the race, 19.22. Jonathan Jennings currently running in the second place spot, continuing to try to reel in Justin McMahon for first and get back to where he started this race. We see right now Andrew St. Coeur, Jeremiah Stutzman continuing to battle for this third place position. And looking low heading into 3 and 4 is Jeremiah Stutzman. The door was open, but it shut right before Stutzman could get his nose under that 12 machine. Since we are past the halfway point at this time, I'm going to turn up the volume and we are going to pump up the intensity. Here you'll get to see the sights and hear the sounds of the racetrack. Here we go. That will do it for Pump Up the Intensity. Hopefully you enjoyed us turning up the volume. We see we're side by side for third between Andrew St. Coeur and Jeremiah Stutzman. We see they are pretty much equal heading off the corner. Coeur with a little bit of a nose on the outside. Fighting back on the bottom now. Here comes Jeremiah Stutzman. He has the nose heading off of turn number 4. But looks like Coeur will get him at the stripe. Stutzman trying to get a good run off the corner. But Coeur holding his own on the outside. Almost clear, but Stutzman fighting back on the inside. And once again, he has the nose heading off at turn number 4. But St. Coeur will beat him off the stripe. At the stripe. They remain side by side here through turns 1 and 2. Coeur continuing to have a good run on the outside and looks like he's able to get back clear of the 71 machine, but he looks back low heading into turns 3 and 4. The door was open and the 71 has walked through it, but he's got to get past the 12 machine now. They remain side by side here. Oh no! Little slip up off of 4 there for Jeremiah Stutzman. Really, really loose. What a save, though. That could have been bad, but it cost him a lot of valuable momentum that he had on that 12 machine. He's able to remain in 4th, though. Doesn't lose any spots, but it cost him from gaining a spot at the moment. We see Mike Hayes is side by side between Chuck Cobb for the 5th place position. Hayes with the nose, heading off of turn number 4 and heading into turns 1 and 2. We see Chuck Cobb fighting back on the outside, though. So far tonight, I've noticed the outside has been very, very strong. We'll see if it will continue throughout the night. Chuck Cobb with the nose on the outside. And he is able to get clear. Chuck Cobb now to 5th. We see Mike Hayes falls to the 5th place position. And we are right back to where we started between Andrew St. Coeur and Jeremiah Stutzman. This is the battle for 3rd. Stutzman right now trying to set up the pass. He looks low, heading into turns 3 and 4. Great run. He is to the door of the 12 machine, heading off the corner. But it looks like Coeur is able to get back clear. 25 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. Justin McMahon continues to lead like he has for a majority of the night. Justin McMahon searching for his first win of the season and trying to get one for Loud Pedal. But he is going to have to hold off Jonathan Jennings, who is approaching very quickly to that 1st place position. And I will say this, Justin McMahon is beginning to catch lap traffic, so that may play a factor as well. We see Jeremiah Stutzman right there, looking low under Andrew St. Coeur for that 3rd place position. They are side by side, heading off of turn number 2. We see Andrew trying his best to clear him, but no. The door is open on the bottom for that 71 to have a good run. They are side by side on the front stretch. Coeur with a little bit of a nose here. And he is able to get back clear of Jeremiah Stutzman. Andrew has done a great job playing defense on that number 71 machine. I forgot to mention this, but make sure to check out intensitybroadcasting.com. Intensitybroadcasting.com is the home of your favorite merchandise from your favorite broadcaster, your favorite drivers, and all of your favorite leagues. We have all of our Intensity Broadcasting merchandise on there. I race in real life, and you can help support my real life racing by buying all of my merchandise on there. We have a bunch of cool auto racing novelty t-shirts that you can purchase. We also have a driver collection for driver Carson Hayslip. Carson Hayslip is a driver of the number 08 Legend car with Dylan Spain Motorsports, and he's definitely a young driver, young and up-and-coming driver you definitely are going to want to keep track of, and you can buy all of his merchandise and support his racing on there. We have all of our league collections as well. I know Christmas is approaching, so if you know an Intensity Broadcasting fan and you want to give them the perfect gift, make sure to check out intensitybroadcasting.com and get them something from there. Again, intensitybroadcasting.com, the official website of Intensity Broadcasting. Jonathan Jennings is getting really close now to the back bumper of Justin McMahon for this lead. Jennings has been the bridesmaid for a lot of tonight's event. We see last time by, McMahon was a little bit faster than the 91 machine. Jonathan Jennings is going to need to figure out how exactly he can pick up some speed compared to Justin McMahon. And one of the ways that he might could be able to do this is they're coming up on lap traffic. I thought we might see Jonathan Jennings try to use the lap car as a pick, but he does not. That actually slowed him down a little bit. It actually hurt him. So Jonathan Jennings is going to try to make it up there. Remain side by side for third between Andrew St. Coeur and Jeremiah Stutzman. We see Kaur with the nose on the outside. And he is going to beat him at the stripe there. And right behind them, making it a 3-horse race, it is Mike Hayes. Kaur with the nose over Jeremiah Stutzman, but Stutzman fighting back there side by side off of turn number 4. Stutzman with the nose as they cross the line, but they remain equal. These two have been going at it for at least 20 laps now. I don't know when it'll ever stop. But it's very impressive. They've never made any sort of contact or got into it. It's been really, really hard, really, really clean racing for this third place position. Ten laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. Justin McMahon has a 6/10 lead over second place Jonathan Jennings. And now it's 9 more laps for Justin McMahon to hang on to the lead. And he will be able to grab his first win of the season tonight here at North Wilkesboro. I know Justin McMahon fans have their fingers crossed right now, hoping he can hang on for 8 more laps now. And looks like something happened to Jeremiah Stutzman. He fell to the 5th place spot, so now it's the battle between Mike Hayes and Andrew St. Coeur. Big run on the outside for Hayes. He has the nose heading off of turn number 2, getting a little bit squirrely, almost tagging the wall there, but he was able to hang on to it. And Mike Hayes, heading off of turn number 4, he is able to get clear and to the 3rd place spot right when it mattered. Got 7 laps to go now. Jeremiah Stutzman trying to get back up there to where he was, battling for the 3rd place spot. He unfortunately fell to 5th, but he's getting right up to the back bumper of Andrew St. Coeur for that 4th place position. Five laps to go now for Justin McMahon. And he will be doing burnouts and going into victory lane with his first win of the season. The first win for Loud Pedal Racing. I know Daniel Wilkerson out of this race, but his teammate, he is still probably cheering him on, trying to give him the extra motivation he needs to hang on to it. The battle is on for 4th between Andrew St. Coeur and Jeremiah Stutzman. They're coming up on lap traffic now, and that is going to hold up Andrew a little bit, opening the door for Jeremiah Stutzman to look low, but he can't quite get under the 12 machine. Oh, Stutzman tries to give him the bump and run, but it looks like it does not upset the car of the 12 machine. We see Coeur able to get under the 93 machine of Kevin Powell and remain in that 4th place spot for the time being. White flag is out. Justin McMahon has been the bridesmaid a couple of times throughout this season. We see a wreck there. It will not matter because this is the final lap. Heading off of turn number 4, Justin McMahon will grab his first win of the season here tonight. Awesome, awesome win for the 20 machine. Absolutely dominant performance. We see Jonathan Jennings coming in 2nd place. He will have finished in the top 5, or excuse me, in the top 10 in every single one of his races. We see Mike Hayes. He will take 3rd. And Justin McMahon burning it down here at North Wilkesboro. I know the McMahon fans very happy with this win. All right, it is now time to do the driver interviews. Starting off, it's the 96, your third place finisher of Mike Hayes. And let me get the results up here as well. All right, let's pull them in. Hey, Mike, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, good run for you tonight. I know you started in the 7th place position and really didn't say your name till much until we saw you were able to catch up to that battle for 3rd between Andrew and Jeremiah. And I went to go look at something else, and all of a sudden I saw you were side by side with Andrew and were able to get by him on the outside lane, and you were able to stay in the 3rd place position after that. So a good top 3 run tonight. What was your take on this race?
Yeah, I mean, I had to buy the track before I raced here, so I was pretty new, well, really new coming into here, and I didn't feel super comfortable, so I just took my time all race. I just kind of always took the bottom and just trying to take my time, and if I felt good enough, I would work my way through, and the car seemed to come to me a little bit, and yeah, made our way up to 3rd.
Now, I know North Wilkesboro is notorious for tearing up the right front and right rear tires. How are your tires feeling there at the end?
Super loose. Super loose. I think I burned up that right rear a little bit too much. Mostly trying to find a way around those 2 guys that were running side by side for like 20 laps, which that was pretty cool to see. But yeah, I burned it up a little bit too much there in the end.
Now, before I let you go, is there any sponsors or shout-outs?
We'll shout out to Doghouse for having the race. These races are always pretty fun. Even though we had quite a few cautions, I mean, it's a short track, that stuff's going to happen. I mean, other than the few cautions, it was a good race. And shout out to you guys for broadcasting it.
Awesome.
Always fun to watch these races.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely fun watching you tonight at the end of the race there, battling with those 2 others and able to pull off the podium tonight. So, again, congrats on the podium tonight. Have a great rest of your night.
All right. Thank you, Atlee.
No problem. Looks like Jonathan Jennings did not make it to the waiting room, so we're just going to move on and pull in your winner from Rutland, Vermont, with his first win of the season, Justin McMahon. Justin, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your first win of the season here tonight at North Wilkesboro, and you did it in dominating fashion. I mean, ever since you took the lead there on the first lap from Jonathan, I mean, there was no looking back, and even when you fell back a little bit because of the pit stops and those drivers stayed out, you're able to work your way back up to the field, back to first, and just never looked back. I mean, absolutely dominant all throughout tonight's event. I mean, what was your take?
Try to avoid the carnage that was going on behind me. I knew that if I quick drag out up front, with this clean air, that the better off I was going to be. And then just had to try to just, wait out the caution laps there and try to get some green flag runs in.
I got you. Well, I know this is your first win of the season. I mean, how does it feel? I know there's been a couple of times throughout the season where you've came up short, and I'm sure it feels pretty good to finally get into the win column.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I needed all the points I could get tonight, so that was pretty nice to get those stage points there and get the extra points for the win and leading lap. So it was a good night. I'm glad. Hopefully this will be a positive note moving forward for the rest of the season.
Now, before we let you go, is there any sponsors or shout-outs?
BMF Detailing for the sponsor on the truck, and you guys for putting on a good broadcast, and my boys over at Loud Pedal Racing for being good teammates.
Awesome. Well, again, congrats on the win tonight, Justin. Hopefully we might see a couple more throughout the season. Have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, you too. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. All right, well, that will do it for tonight's event. One more time, congratulations to Justin on getting the win. I want to thank Doghouse for giving us the opportunity to broadcast these races as always. Thank you to all of the Doghouse admins for making the league possible. This league would not run as smoothly as it does without all of the helpful admins. Thank you to Shoney's for sponsoring the truck series as always. Make sure to check out Pink Zebra for some wax and warmers and oils and soaps. Their website is pinkzebrahome.com/sprinkle-butterflies. If you want to support the family of Adam Looney, we know Adam lost his heroic battle with cancer, and it would definitely be helpful to the family to help with medical bills. Please make sure to check out their GoFundMe, and the link to the GoFundMe is in the description. Prayers to Adam's family as they're going through this tough time. And also thank you to Butt Kicker, as always, for partnering with Intensity Broadcasting. I want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in to watch tonight. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Intensity Broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, as it would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach our goals of 2,500 followers on Facebook, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and 1,000 followers on Twitch. Check out our Twitter, Intensity Broad One. We're always dropping polls and interacting with our viewers on there. Make sure to check out our web store, intensitybroadcasting.com. There we have merchandise from your favorite broadcaster, your favorite leagues, and all of your favorite drivers. We've got Intensity Broadcasting merchandise, Atlee Weiss Racing merchandise, a bunch of cool auto racing novelty t-shirts, and Carson Hayslip Racing merchandise. So go check that out again. intensitybroadcasting.com is the web store. Don't go anywhere, because we will be back in just a little bit with coverage of the SCSRA Truck Series. You will not want to miss that. It'll be trucks at Talladega, some awesome white-knuckle super speedway racing. I'm Atlee Atman-Waste on behalf of the entire Intensity Broadcasting team. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Over